Barristers, let me come straight to you. Jonathan in the race 2027. I'd like for us to untie the legal angles, not as a courtroom legal angle, but as a political legal angle, because the case is in the court, so we don't want to do anything that would be sub judice. Jonathan he did 6 years. He was sworn in as president when he inherited the Yar'Adua legacy. And after that, he was sworn in again 2 times. And I understand from the letters of our constitution, he cannot be sworn in more than 2 times. So is he qualified to run as president?
Well, I think it's to his discredit, to the discredit of Jonathan himself, that he puts himself in this very awkward position every election cycle. And he makes the same pronouncements. I'll consult widely, rather than telling these young men to go and find a job and do something meaningful with their lives. So it's to Jonathan's discredit that he keeps on exposing himself. I'm sure he will be the only former head of state who resides in Abuja. The rest, after their tenure, they go back home. But this is a man who, even the road that went through Otuoke, his hometown, was built by Muhammadu Buhari. The road that went through Jonathan's hometown was built by Muhammadu Buhari. So it's not even, you see, at times we talk everything about law. It's not law. At times it's common sense. It's the conscience. Why will he embarrass himself this way every time? Pay hirelings to come around and make noise. If you don't run, we quench. Those ones are already dead.
You think he's the one paying them to do so? I think there were a few people around him. And he basically even asked them, if I ask you, how many of you have your voters PVCs?
Yes.
I know that half of you don't.
No, sound like when you've been in Abuja long enough, you know how these crowds are organized. Go to Wuse, go to Bega, drop some buses and Jabi, drop some funds. In a meeting, in a matter of time, you will have crowd.
You don't think
then watch them after 10 minutes of that program, when they'll be struggling over the allowances.
Okay.
And if you don't pay, they'll be crying.
Now, Barrister, I want us to address the specifics of the law. Mm-hmm. Do you, as a lawyer, do you think he's qualified? I don't want you to preempt the court judgment. Yes. Do you think that he's qualified by the letters of our constitution? Is he qualified to run?
This constitution, in several times, like I keep on saying, it's a fraudulent constitution. It was not written with intent to be practiced. It was a schedule to a military decree signed by Abdulsalam Abubakar. Why do I say this? There are several instances where there is opaque provisions, there are incoherent provisions that are not very specific. It says if you can't serve more than twice as president. Now, does being sworn in qualify to serving? Because mind you, service is like 4-year tenure. So it's not really fixed. But then, these people that keep on bringing these kind of ridiculous court actions, during the last time when Jonathan tried the same gambit, there was a similar court action. What happened to that court process? Somebody's now flying on that kite, I'm going to go to court and blah, 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 and nothing will come of it. At the end of the day, Jonathan will go in. Jonathan, please, respect yourself, respect the office you once held, go back to Otuoke, go and you can have a political think tank around you in Otuoke. When Buhari left office, where did he go? He went back to Daura. When Obasanjo left office, where did he go? He went back to Otta Farms. I mean, what are you doing in Abuja, for goodness sake? Telling us to have an office in Abuja. And let us not forget it, under Jonathan, the worst criminality in governance, as at that time, called that they are now worst ones taking place under Buhari and Tinubu. But when the people like Alice Madueke made her trillions from stealing crude oil funds, what did he forget in office?